What is up? Welcome back to the Road to Redemption podcast. I am, as always, your host, Cam Williamson. Fair warning, I'm in a little bit of a mood today. It's kind of dark, gray, cloudy, which I usually like. It's usually all good, but it's been a stressful time. Trying time. Trying some new things out, wellness-wise, lifestyle-wise in my life, and it's requiring some changes, working on breaking a few habits that seem to be stressing me out a lot, and it's just seems to be boiling over. Today's really day one of the change, so that's to be expected. Anytime you're undergoing a severe lifestyle change, you can assume the first 3 days to a week are going to be pretty crap. Based off past accounts on this channel, you guys could probably guess what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to make any bold proclamations, as I've tried many times before with no victory. I want to keep the exact goal kind of hush-hush, but most of you know what it is. You're not stupid. You could figure it out. And just leads to me not feeling very well. But I know I could do it. Just trying to hold strong. Today is St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. I hope you're not out dressed like a blade of grass, trying to act like you're Irish. I can't stand seeing that when I watch people walk around with shamrock pants, shamrock shirt, a shamrock hat. They paint their face green. They put shamrocks on their face. They drink green beers, and they make their eggs green. Okay, cool, have fun, but what are we doing? And most people aren't Irish. Like the Boondock Saints said, everyone gets to be Irish today on St. Patrick's Day, but I don't know, man. I think in 2021, I just kind of made fun of somebody the other day for saying this, but during Black History Month, someone was like, well, if there was a White History Month, there'd be a real problem with that. And it was like, well, we have St. Patrick's Day that it's not a whole month, but St. Patrick's Day is showing the history of the Irish, which is kind of rough. Irish were enslaved as well when they first came to America. Not comparing the two, just saying, just putting that out there, that is a part of the Irish history. And, we have Oktoberfest for Germans. We've got all kinds of stuff. So we need not bring more separation into the world based off holidays. I am getting very annoyed. It seems like every single day is some sort of holiday anymore. International something day. Like I just saw 2 days ago, everyone's like, Happy Mama's Day. Well, wait, we already have Mother's Day. Yeah, but it's International Women's Month Week Day. Well, which one is it? Is it International Women's Day? Because we had that one. And then there was International Women's Week. I think that fell in the same month as the International Women's Day. And then I think it all falls under the same month of International Women's Month, which also falls in St. Patrick's Day, which is right after Black History Month. It's a whole thing. On top of, everybody got them stimmies, baby. Everybody's starting to see them stimulus checks roll in. Don't touch your stimmy, Jimmy. As you see all these stimulus payments start to roll out, you see all the internet craze and, well, here's what Warren Buffett says you should do with your $1,400 stimulus check. Is Warren Buffett living in my house? Does Warren Buffett have to pay my bills and feed my family and take care of them? Well, I don't really give a crap what Warren Buffett thinks I should do with $1,400. Let me guess. He probably thinks I should invest it in a bunch of companies that he's invested in. Huh? Like Coca-Cola, Heinz, and all them? Yeah, Warren Buffett's portfolio is not looking as diverse as maybe we had previously thought if you go and look at a bunch of those companies that he owns into. It's something that, yes, tread carefully. I am a person who comes from humble beginnings, and I know what that feeling is like when you don't have money and you're not used to having money and you finally get some and you're like, well, I ain't never had money before. Not having money again don't mean nothing to me. Let me live while I live. And you go and you buy all these things that aren't going to do nothing for you in 6 months, clothes and shoes and shirts and whatever. And they make you feel better now and they look good in the picture, but again, 2-3 weeks later, you're going to be wishing you had that money to actually do something that you really care about. And that's where I want to come in with my piece of unasked for advice. Is if you have something that you're dreaming about, a goal or a brand idea, a t-shirt, design, something, try to invest part of your stimulus package if you get one, or depending on what it is, try to invest at least part of it in that. Invest it in yourself. Don't invest it in somebody else's brand, somebody else's idea. I'm not saying you can't. Lord knows I'm grabbing t-shirts and stuff and whatever. It's a thing that we're absolutely going to do, and you should do. It's a stimulus check to stimulate the economy. So don't just throw it in a savings account and let it sit there, because that's not really what that's for. You can do that. That is smart. But don't just... That seems to be like the biggest piece of advice, and I say that with quotes because who's even giving the advice? What are their credentials? We don't know. But when it comes to the stimulus plan, yes, definitely set something aside, but don't put so much pressure on yourself to be like, well, I got $1,400, let me put $1,000 aside and let me figure out what I could do with $400, because then that's just stress. Also, to kind of caveat and opposite what I said a minute ago about like buying things, you should reward yourself a little bit during this stimulus time. It's been tough on everyone. People have been living in like severe lack this whole time. So I think it's really important, more now than ever, that you treat yourself right. Get yourself a little something if you can. It's a good thing. It's overall a good thing, I think. And I think it's something that, if treated well and treated with a fine balance, I think it's something that overall we can come out better after having it. Everyone sees this kind of a bad thing. Everyone's like, oh, if you just give people money, they're not learning anything. They're not learning ways of finances. Well, this is how they start. You give them a little bit that they need, and hopefully there's enough tools out there that they can, really lock in and figure out a good plan for this thing. Today has been, it's been kind of a emotional roller coaster, just being day one of the lifestyle change, plus everyone's seeing these stimulus payments come in, trying to figure out what they're going to do with them. I am trying to just be smart. I'm trying to continue down the path of growth and the path to myself and the best version of me, and what that means for me, my family, my brands, my social media accounts, and everything. We've been really hitting the designs hard. Just released a whole bunch of new designs all over the website. Go check those out. We got a site-wide sale. Use code IRISH, and it give you 10% off the whole sale. We got the Nomad Niche Crew designs going on right now. Just shows for all of us out there that have been a jack of all trades, master of none, as we've been called. This crew is for you. It's for the people like me with many hobbies and interests: MMA, skateboarding, podcasting, everything that makes you you, makes you a part of the Nomad Niche Crew. Go check that out. And I just wanted to check in for a quick little, almost 10-minute podcast. And I'm going to go out and try to get some skating in today, even if I have to go to Nashville and get 6th Ave skate session in. My camera's about to die, so I want to wrap this up. Quick little session. Happy St. Patty's Day to you. Love you all so much. Make sure you thumbs up the video, subscribe, and share it with your friends. We'll see you later. Stay tuned. We got some vlogs coming. Love you.